magsasawa ang mga pangako.
May bullshit conception ng revolution na kailangang kagad-agad, no? Otherwise, yung mahirapan ang masa o tatama rin na yung masa, no? Pero ano yan ang masa hindi naman magsasawa sa yung kalaban nila hindi nagsasawa sa mga api. Bakit magsasawa? Yung mga inaapi sa publicist.
Sa mahirap ang hustisya, lalo't bansa'y hawak lang ng ilan. Nag-people power one, nag-people power two, ang buhay natin di pa rin nagbabago. Nag-people power one, nag-people power two, ngunit hindi pa rin tayo natututo. Maghapot magdamag sa pabrika, kayo't kalabaw sa bukirin, ulanit tarawin tayo sa kalsada, may sulong lamang ang adhikain.
Ako matagal na kalaban ni Marcos, no? Doon pa sa legal struggle hanggang nabuo yung na-re-establish yung Communist Party of the Philippines. Nagtutulungan yan yung alam mo yun, pag walang armed movement, nag-martial law, walang pinuntahan ng mga prosigidong lumaban, mga sisiw na madaling huliin na ni Marcos, no?
Nag-people power one, nag-people power.
Right on the day na may sinabing nahuling gustong mag-kudeta, yung primero hindi ko alam, no? Pero nagtaka ako kung bakit yung boses ni Marcos lumalabas sa television sa kabilang detention cell, no? Ayan, mayroon daw mag-kudeta. May problema na yan, sabi ko. Kasi before that, alam ko na ang left, no? Yung palaban, no? Tapos, simbahan, dineclare no moral basis, no? No legitimacy, yung pagka-elect ni Marcos. Tapos si Cory naman, nananawagan ng civil disobedience, no? So, kita ko na a broad front was developing against Marcos. Ang US, linuluto na yung reforms in the armed forces with Ileto, I think, heading the committee to undertake the reforms. Ang balita, yung nanggaling kay Marcos yung ideya magkakaroon ng snap election. No, it came from the US. Sila Marcos resistant sa snap election until na lumambot He was even assigned a close friend of Reagan, was it Laxalt, no? And then binigyan pa ng yung public relations firm supporting Reagan ibinigay sa kanya para maghanda sa election. And then, di ba, yung sometime later, in 85, no? Sa television show, yung challenge siya na mag-eleksyon. Pumayag. Patay na ito. May mga ridiculous statement like the left was not there, no? That's ridiculous, no? EDSA of 1986 was not simply the overthrow of Marcos within a few days, and even the big bourgeois misrepresent themselves as middle class, the Sorianos, Bea Sobet, distributing fried chicken. I don't know how I don't think. Kumbaga, kay Cardinal Sin yung 80% sa, sa may EDSA, sa paligid ng Malacanang, KMU at saka LFS ang marami. 80% naman yan, no? Plus mga madre sa unahan, no? Para hindi mabira, no? But you can concede, no? 80% to yung people responding to the calls of Veritas, Radio Veritas. Pero ang value ng masang nandyan to neutralize the military. Sige na nga, kung sabi ng mga madre, na-stop nila sa pamagitan ng Santo Rosario. Pero kita nila malaking masa kahit na isang tambak ng rosaryo na binindisyon na ng Papa kung walang tao, di ba? Walang hindi respeto ng tangke yun. Pero may rosaryo na, may mga madre pare, may mga rosaryo, may malaking masa pa. So ibig sabihin napigil doon. Then of course you can give some credit to Ram, di ba? Hinulugan nila ng ilang granada yung Malacanang, And then, you have also to recognize that the stupidity of the intelligent Marcos, so-called intelligent Marcos, also contributed to his downfall, no? Hindi naman, social revolution nangyari doon. May matagumpay na people's uprising to overthrow an authoritarian regime, yan ang nangyari. Pero may interest naman ang revolutionary movement na ibagsak si Marcos kasi maraming kasalanan Kailangan may parusa. Kahit na sa tingin ng US at simbahan at yung nakararami na sa mga malalaking komprador at sendero yung pahamak siya at kailangan palitan. Noon may mga nalilito na sinasabi kasi yung susundin nila yung phraseology ng Time or Newsweek na a liberal democratic government has taken over, doing away with an autocratic or fascistic regime, no? Or fascist regime. Ano naman yun yung nangyari, it's still a big comprador landlord government taking over from one that is so autocratic, but it had a liberal democratic pasad. Meron namang sa Constitution ng 1987, there are marked differences from the Constitution na hinajak ni Marcos noong 1972. At least nandyan yung na-incorporate na yung Miranda Doctrine, no? And then 6 na rights yan in one pack, no? And then may restraints na on declaring martial law, and then meron yung provisions against US military bases, against the foreign military bases and foreign troops. So may mga changes yan but then, of course, walang social revolution. There's no change of power going from the big compradors and landlords to the workers and peasants. Walang ganon. And then, you cannot expect too much from the revolutionary movements. Some people exaggerate the extent of the strength of the movement there. No, ang movement doon, it was not capable of yung making a overthrow to change the social system. No. Share power, not even that. Even the most clever tacticians siguro will not. You can get in, but then kasi ang Amerikano nag-warning yan, November yan nag-warning na huwag pagpapasok ng left sa campaign leadership niya at sa gabinete.
People power one, nag-people power two.
The US did not have any special love for Arab, no? And so he became more vulnerable to the attacks on yung plunder, no? He became more vulnerable to the accusations na plundering siya. At saka nandun yung ayaw buksan yung kwan, yung sobre, etc. Anyway, plunder was the main, kumbaga kay Marcos naman, yung terror niya and authoritarianism.
Kahit nag-EDSA 3, kahit mag-EDSA 4.
Kahit naman nakapag-raise na maraming tao yan, ano naman parang bula na nawala yun Kasi binigyan lang ng kung ano, ng pera. And it should not be parodied by calling so-called EDSA 3 as EDSA 3. Anyone can go to EDSA, no? But those who should carry the dignity of EDSA 1 and 2 should be those who are overthrowing something not good to the people, and it's something good, no? Na matanggal si Marcos o si Estrada, pero to restore Estrada, ano yun? You might as well, yung anyway.
Ngunit hindi pa rin tayo natututo.
Yung matingkad na character ng target ng uprising na may pagkakaiba pero basically the same yan. Yung you overthrow an existing an incumbent president, including his clique, but you don't change the system. And again, you can't because the balance of forces does not yet permit any revolutionary social change. But then why do you go into it, no? Well, it's good exercise for the people. And good consciousness raising. They will feel that they kaya pala nila. So, and the experience will be carried over. It's good to have the broad united front and overthrow one no good government after another. In the process, making yourself stronger, making the people, organized forces of the people stronger every time, no? So ayaw nila na it's enough to have EDSA, no? EDSA is good if it's the way for punishing a puppet regime, a corrupt regime, a brutal regime, or all, no? And then what's better than punishing is you can strengthen the democratic forces that way until they can change the whole system. But those who keep the system are very clever. Now they are thinking of parliamentary reform, and you can change nga naman yung prime minister anytime. Kasi yan ang vulnerability ng presidential system Well, you see, I've not said na peaceful assembly at EDSA would be enough to change the system, but peaceful assembly or what of the people coordinated with the armed revolution can change the system because no amount of demonstrations can make a revolution without the armed revolution. Madaling baguhin yung system na para mo a system supposedly at a higher level pero nabulok na, tapos magre-retrogress without much violence, magagawa mo yun. But from a lower level of social development to a higher level, you cannot make the change, radical change without the element of revolutionary violence.
Ang mga buitre, bantay sa lakay ng mga lider ng nasyon. Kahit nag-EDSA 3, kahit mag-EDSA 4, ang buhay natin di pa rin magbabago. Kahit mag-people power, tayo ang talo hanggat hindi tayo natututo.